Giancarlo Esposito. He has spoken. He says he has spoken to the MCU. He has spoken to the MCU itself, the entity. He says his character,
like in She-Hulk.
yeah, his character that he's playing will be teased, and then it will have a series. So, who the hell is this man playing? And first of all, one thing I do want to put out there, which I think would be hilarious, he's actually signed on to Sony Marvel instead of Disney Marvel. But
I don't think
I
that.
don't think so as well.
This guy is not. He knows what he's talking about. He's very intelligent. He knows what he's talking about. He's a great actor as well, and he's been involved in so many different franchises.
The Boys, Star Wars, Breaking Bad.
This guy knows how to maneuver the franchises.
Yeah, but
so
who do we think he's playing? If it's going to be teased and then followed up with a series about his character, who he could be playing anyone, quite literally anyone. I think first one Kyle's going to say, which he always says for who are these people playing, is
Green Goblin.
I fucking like that, but if it's going to be followed up with a series, I don't think it will be. But I fucking like that a lot, actually.
I think you could do a series because, like, how all these, when it comes to Oscorp and Osborn and things like that, there's a lot of story with Norman Osborn. Like, if you look in the comics for, like, the Spider-Man things, it's great. It's like, even in the most recent Spider-Man game, the Osborn stuff is great. And then you look at Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn, it's great. We really like that character of Norman Osborn. So I could see possibly, like, a show where it's like, showing off these new tech stuff and something maybe goes wrong or something like that. It would be definitely something new and interesting and a great way to get into that, market of it. It'd be something a bit more grounded, but still in that realm of Marvel.
Yeah, I get.
I don't think it's that. I'm just spouting here. I think that it sounds like a cool idea. But
one thing that is coming to my head, when I keep thinking about it, I keep putting it off and thinking, no, who else? No, who else? I'm thinking he could be Doom.
I don't know. Because Doom... Like, I know they introduced Kang in a show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just because of the hype around Doom, I feel like he needs to have, like, an entrance. A beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
In a film kind of thing. He needs to have that presence.
Well,
in a film.
That leads me on to my second one. Kang. Maybe he's Kang. Now, the rumour floating around right now is that Kang will not be played by one person anymore after the firing of Jonathan Majors. And, a lot of these names that we've heard are floating around at Marvel Studios, like Coleman Domingo, John David Washington. Apparently, they're kind of considering all of them. And one of them's going to play the Prime Kang. Which I think actually kind of makes sense, because if you have one person come in and play Kang and he's all the variants, it kind of dismisses the Jonathan Majors stuff. But if you have a load of actors come in who are Kang, it's like, alright, Majors was just a variation on Kang. Kang can be anyone.
I like this a lot because, you know me, and I know you're a bit more passive on it, and it's the multiverse stuff. It's not very well defined or explained very well at all. You've got all these different timelines and multiverses and things like that. There's not really been a ground rule for it. That's what I've really found as a big issue in Marvel, in the MCU, with the whole timelines and multiverses. I think it's a massive issue that you don't have anything grounded. Unlike, so like the Infinity Stones, like, yeah, we had ones as, that have appeared as other things and we didn't know it was an Infinity Stone.
It's like all sploogey.
It kind of merged together towards the end, though. It worked towards the end, but the multiverse stuff, it just feels like a big fucking mess at the moment.
That's it, though. We don't know. Maybe it will paint a better picture by the end.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
Right now, it's like... What?
No, but I'm saying if they do this is a great... like we know, Marvel are going back and refixing, rejigging some stuff. This would be a great way to sort of help explain, like, oh, no, Jonathan Majors Kang was... he was a variant of this certain timeline, maybe, or something like that. And then the real multiverse is literally just timelines, multiverses from other sort of dimensions and things.
Well, yeah, because he was Victor Timely, wasn't he? So maybe, really, he wasn't Kang at all. Maybe that's what they'll do to explain it.
I don't know. I feel like it's definitely a great way for them to sort of, try sort out, have set some rules for the multiverse, and people won't be opposed to it because listen, you've had 3 different Spider-Men played by 3 different actors in the same film, and everyone fucking loved it. This would be great.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah,
Giancarlo Esposito is like Prime Kang and Mortis. The one who was like, listen, that's me. Coleman Domingo is the Ramatut version of Kang. And then John David Washington as that younger version of Kang that we saw as well. With all like the technology. I think that's Centurion. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. But you can kind of play it that way now. And another interesting thing coming from all this as well is that they're actually looking for a Caucasian white male as well to play a variant of Kang. So it truly can be anyone.
Yeah. I'm fine with it going this route. I think anybody would be fine with it. I hope that they at least set some ground rules for the multiverse, help us understand it and get our heads around certain things, because again, it kind of like it's one of those things that I really don't like about the MCU. It's just the multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
It just seems like every movie, the multiverse rules change.
Yeah, no, I get you. But I think by the time it's all said and done, though, I do think we'll have more of an understanding of it than...
Potentially, yeah, but I feel like it'd be more fun for people to figure things out a bit more and talk about a bit more.
But then again,
these rules that are set.
You mentioned the Infinity Stones, and I think the Infinity Stones are some that are a lot easier to quantify. And set the ground rules for.
Well, I mean, all they need to do is just kind of like, Kevin Feige, he just needs to go into these films and say, look, this is how the multiverse works. This is how our multiverse works. Just follow the plan of it. Do whatever you want to do with the multiverse in the film, fine. But as long as it's acknowledged that this is how we're doing it in the MCU.
Yeah.
Because it's not like say I'm fine with it being different in, say, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, because it's a completely separate company. Yeah, they reference other things, which is awesome, it's great, but the multiversal stuff their rules are completely different to the MCU. I just like the MCU to have that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have its own rules. It can be different from that, because that's fine, it's completely different companies behind it, but as long as they've sort of got, rules set for it.
No, definitely. Anyway, Giancarlo Esposito, who do you think he's playing in the MCU? Could be anyone. Anyone.
Walter White.
I actually looked the right way. And we're going to go like that, but I thought, no, let's all go. No, you look the wrong way, mate.
I know.
So you looked the right way, but looking the wrong. My God.
Next level shit, that.
Next level shit indeed. Anyway, let's get on to our last topic.